abusuye say nurses for eco strike achese otimi say okọ hospitals akese eni munkitwa nyina otimi say ejedemu ankasa chese stress ene nipa sebe omu efri mu no enye nipa keto akora esan say nurses for yenkrofo bi abusia wo omasa omu hia mo man ne pa recent times ya na edi ehu say nurses for ehu hia papa na omutwe omu kakra bi na busia enyema ekoso uyo pemfo uduru hono a unyo bia mpo na sebe woso mu uyare a unyo bia na sebe woso mu eno abusia ama asem no emu edene papa eno ana eye minister of health eden nsem ya betu da kirem se ankopo mu ma retado empo mu mabam na eno ana akoye kirikye se nsem bebre ewo online eno so na sabetom se chese wa hwe careful Ghana bekra nurses edifri Cuba amoma ba bepiem ewo Ghana ama wan ha eno ana ebekwa akopiem because ensem ayekoso nyina no timu se minister aye na adwen se omutimi miti the demands chese nurses for kire no nti ene wan hwe careful nurses bi ewo Cuba ene ba akofo mo edemo bepiem ewo Ghana busia ensem ayetwagu no enye ensem ketwa yemom piem ne kokotie limre ba ebeto aso ede amamu
ya mwa ho na wontimi emfa na nkochirim ewo private hospital abra ne hododo no na se mo ye madwen se wo mo de sa demanda nurse for hwehwe ana condition of service yi e de ma mo a ebe ma Ghana ye koma bosika no ebetimu apagya be 2 billion na say 2 billion ebe ka Ghana koma won sika no wo hwe ya na atimu akrashe economy entenya ade da say wo mo ebetimu ahwe na nurses demand na wo mo demand na wo betimi ede ama wo mo afiwi na abusuan sansembwe ene dahuro ene na pamfo etimu adwudwam a enya asem ketua na wo bekai emebi etwam andi saban ya ekakire Ghana nurses say wo mo ayo madwen say so mo cost strike na so mo cost strike a on makofa and nurses for if you Cuba and a team ababesum na de niema ekoi godon any dehro say one hwe na ndi sama yiko asan repeat akọ Cuba akofa and nurses for say omo emna besum abusia enkoma ayko so ene anopa wo movement television e doso yipa na we de yenche ho no de yenkwe na wa akasa kokoti bi ba ansem PTV ye ne atifo ebeto aso
nam say ewo my Ghana mu a ese nyina ye ka ho asem na itimi eka nokure e de kiraban endra anajo be nonkon na menya call efi kufodua na abrantie bi wa ba fidie sukura pen oyobi a opam tade ema me yefreno ku physical. I don't even have his permission, but I think I can put it out. Na menya call from ku physical na kofi minim sa na yere nyam na me put on for so award da ti endra no frame say na yire kowo na omukọ Tetekwasi hospital ewo mampon nti du ba bi na say man referral de ne kokofodua because nurse for strike nti ni maybe enkoyi ho so man referral de ne kokofodua nti omukọ no na enkola no kra be hia oxygen omukọ no ka nim ena oxygen o ka nim no esa shorty na omukọdru the Eastern Regional Hospital ewo the capital Kofodua na enkola yi wo ambulance ma in fact owo ne yire won tafo na esese ma enkola no oxygen no na Sifoni hospital intina ayedin se betimi abo enkola no na yaje enkola ne nkwa inti endura no akola ne baako afrim ama me ne okasai ne ba ne baako entka atiasefo ho biem all because nurse eni ho a wo mo eye adwuma inti wahwere ne ba baako asat endura 8 pm on me kasai no na osei the whole Eastern Regional Hospital Kofodua no doctors any other staff who apart from nurses no ena man hospital no na omo numbers no esua ena omo nso no entimi nya adwuma no se na nurse for eye enti omo discharge obia wo hospital o say asat endra na oni me kasa be 8 pm no na enipa aka wo no be 8 ena aka omo admission because ya show na ho ye kakra na ye o say na ni tua hu nipa ni bia ya discharge omo a omo kofia no pay ye freka so mawu a onye chinye because omo condition enye conditioner say discharge because he discharge him because there's for a strike. Now a very sad say asoman ye beba bedu ba bia ye dream. Na you say next for striker aban through the health minister emekami ntia kwabra minta kando say next for ni koye adwuma na agreement a omone next for no esan ye no sa agreement no eni budget mu ntenya de next for no agreement no ombetimi dia ye adwuma enti next for no ensan koye adwuma abusia sa agreement a next for kan aye back and forth for years ansana akufo ado aben 8 million for accord into agreement na omaye agreement ni nyina awie in fact edu brea na nka ban eye na dwen se obetua no I learned say next for ni bi e di assembly court today so mu jati say on be kan asem na wie enefo fi anto atama NDC for baben NDC for baben mu a omu se sa nurse for ni sika na de enya de omo de omo nsa ebe hyase na omatua woka omo se ye baben mu bosumi nsia pani ye baben mu no enye ye agreement no ntimi ntua na abrea transition koso no all this information na ewo transitional process no emu transitional document the handing over document no na ewom Ministry of Health na okoboy edan no hand over edima the now Ministry of Health na kwabra minta kando edan no enti aban ne ba hepe na aban ne say nurse for no say aban ye ne aban wa agreement and sa agreement no enye akufuado ene abani nurse for ne wo eye Ghana aban the government of Ghana na on nurse for ewo agreement abria do Mahama eba no o say akufuado trimodin na corona eba ye covid no ye enye ho to ba bia ba Ghana de akufuado ene ba omi nipa bonofo omo oji covid ho to me pacho o shebo se oba obetwam oba ye oguso eji covid ho sika ba o say nurse ni no obeto no the condition of service ni de on fa ni sanka erinti o se o mu ntwen na budget ba ya musuman fan she budgeting ba mo the gold board e share budgeting e ma gold board no mo the dollars $300 million and am mo assign it to gold board ni hiamo it mo the $300 million and am mo assign here e di ma gold board say samija mfinye and ye share budget for the first time ye budget allocation in dollars ampaniapa samija mfi so tisi abonten a dollar ni gune ho na o che emancrofo shiawa no abo dollar tu o shiawa no abo dollar tu enya asem ketwa John Mahama eba abemu no na the Jubilee House the presidency compensation sika ye di tua akatua abadwuma efo kakra na Jubilee House akatua no na eye 320 something or 40 something million Ghana cedis okuja to ablakwa ehwe nyankopon anim ehwe bonsamatiko edi akufuado atem se adentina wafa 300 million edi kotua compensation ewo office of the president abusia John Mahama baye odi 2.7 billion Ghana cedis 2.7 billion Ghana cedis and no any budget allocation or their coach presidency make us say they are living fat but or say alternate for condition of service now ebebo abanka 2 billion Ghana cedis and he is not ready and nurse for musika no John Mahama say kilentua ono komra minta kando omusi musika no kilentua na mum oro de obetime de 2.7 billion akoshana so as compensation na oni fellows vusuko achinum ene stand logo no ni na ba Julius Zebranum ene mo ka ho na omache seska no no ma di se compensation ba nurse for de mo fuma no enkopembo na ene Ghana much adwuma for ka kire say efi bria nurse for declare striking enipa ewu a ye de mo bro mo no kwa na ekosoro enipa ewu a yede omo ba no kwa na ekosoro enipa ewu a yede omo ba no kwa na ekosoro eni se endro anadwo yesi asamba abefo se mfa ho eni se endro anadwo endro meka ho asem de eni se endro anadwo no otwe mia me design no pam matade ne manta afo a wo kama nurse fo ni honti ba ko ewu ne no kasai ne yire ene ba ko eguso e hospital ba ko ewu endra minya call. In fact, I had a message first on Facebook. On so frame me say, on so ni nua bi e kowo amani nua no so ni bawu. In fact, endra so Kofitonto NPP Kofitonto a political aid to Dr. Baumia. On so ne sister, yes na se fo ni hoyi, on so awu. And sa stories no e koso bebre. Ba ko braminta kando. Be kanya nsasam kire Ghana fo. On so na se fo no strike mo condition of service na mo kanu ya mfa nche budgeting nti ye ntimi ntua kele ntua enti kanyansa samienti a o se okofa old ladies we old ladies association nti okofa nurse retired nurses e de no ba be adwuma na mehu se nkrofo kasa look mo ma no nya mo wa August 2025 Mahama abreso the first term no doctors call strike with Ghana for 1 month. As that me send you screenshot. As someone Mahama buy no den catch Ghana for say or confile doctor for Cuba. Na omaba aba be yejuma e Ghana. Se Ghana doctor for call striker. Or be confile doctor for Cuba. Not the one by my Ghana mu aba be yejuma. It's a kobra minta kind of catch or say or confer old ladies, any old nurses said they are bar, retired nurses they are bar, and mananya one they are stuck in trade. Assembly bar instead of say tackle as some the bull by the horn. Na omo eka eti in fact a consumer a woman Al Jazeera for cry a publisher. Say Ora John Dramani Mahama any ni NDC abain eka say asamoa ba ombehwe atrase no maka ho asem no there be osi obekọ na wakwakofa nurse fo na odiomo aba from ye frozen Cuba na odiomo aba be yadwuma e wo Ghana sa asem no e na John Mahama aban no e ka kire Ghana fo nyina etu hwemu a ohwa we podie menso mo kasa nurse fo no ye NPP fo na nyamedi akso yi perpetual ofori amanfo yi a ene yesi ni kuru ye MPP constituency chairman awu mudi na tem no the same time no 20 September 24 2020 me pacho na ka few months ni ekoto aba nurse for no more strike eti enya first time ni nti obi catch us say politics na perpetual no oh yeah enya no kre perpetual ofori ampofo 2020 September 2020 aye kwato aba no September nyina na nurse for strike eno apoma nsa eye chubo no na eye the same condition of service a akufa de kamasiwe afi asantu betimi de Al Jazeera report no e dia ba say August 2015 na ora Jomama na wa ban mu na doctor for akọ strike 1 month and it's not a condition of service or catch a doctor for say obekwa fat doctor for Cuba na odoma bagana aba be yedwuma the doctor for can go to hell and we are here again and ya say when nyina chino nurse for bebre honoma you campaign a omo yediti akufa raban or see Ghana to bring Cuba doctors to mitigate medical strike. She also had more than 170 doctors from UK from Cuba. Instead of say John Mahama wa bemu the first time no and a doctor for aqua strike no better say pass am na kanu na o say okofa more than 170 doctors from Cuba na odoma ba Ghana na odoma ba yedwuma and na doctor for strike and nurse for strike kwa braminta kando say okofa old ladies the Old Ladies Association of Ghana nurse for na odiomo aba be yedwuma ope kwa braminta kando ni enti ene oye health minister eye entro Kwabra Minta Kando under NPP. In fact, Kwabra Minta Kando rose to fame because of COVID. Any entra Odigu Akufo-Addo so. Dintro. He can some enya no kre. Edify na Akufo-Addo ho. Emma oguna na Akufo-Addo animu ase. Egu ni hufi. Painting na Akufo-Addo say oye monster. Obi onu nipa ho. Na abria na for call strike under na Akufo-Addo no. Me pacho ene Kwabra Minta Kando oye health minister. Yenti asemo a okan under na Akufo-Addo abria na ayifo asante pacho we die membo mame mbo hana inti.
And so I think that when it comes to matters of health, the government must move with alacrity because it borders on the lives of the people. I am not going into the merits and the demerits of why they are going on strike at the moment. But any reasonable government will engage them and then plead with them whilst they are even at the negotiation table to go back to their hospitals or their facilities. And so, as a matter of urgency, I believe that government must respond to their call and make sure that these health workers are back to the hospital, because already we have a lot of challenges at the health facilities. They are leaving, in fact, they are fleeing from this country because of the economic conditions we find ourselves in. Now, when they take their salaries, they cannot buy anything with it. And so, in a matter of between 2021 to 2023, we have lost not less than 69,000 health workers in this country. And so today, if you go to the facilities, if you go to the hospitals, you wait for hours because there's hopelessness in the system, because there is so much hardship in the system. And that is what government must be responding to. And so for me, the Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to health care.
All right, so why Kwabra Minta Kando abrea na NDC ewo opposition na nurse fu perpetual ofuri ampofu yia ene almost ni kru MPP constituency chairman ti oye politics no na we declare strike na Kwabra Minta Kando catch Ghana for say any reasonable government implying say Akufo-Addo aban no wasn't reasonable. But now the reasonable Kwabra Minta Kando say okofa merwa abeye adwuma. Osi okofa emerwa ababeye adwuma. Osi enne nurse for condition of service no na eni budgeting. Na ka me na me fa nkohye budgeting ana me se ene nkofa nkohye budgeting. Me sin free samado enkofa nurse for eyi nkohye budgeting because it was in the handing over note. So mu ya aware se ewo ho eba no se na man fa nkohye budgeting eneni pehu Emma edrum pempen so a minority ni say ye pese ye emergency statement on the floor of parliament. Now ye appeal to the nurses. Say ewomu say mo condition of service no hia. Ewomu say MPP aban ye na ye condition of service no. Nanso say na president Akufo-Addo kan no. Say nipa wu a ye timi fa ne sam babi. Na se nipa won kwa obetimi atena se na negotiations yi ene signing ni na mawie ntimi nkwa adwuma. First deputy speaker Bernard Ahiafo sorry ya osnetikwa pan one pene make statement no on pene make statement no draw order say yen work anana you a free in free parliament wo that and minority ni yade anana me hu wo ba ayi Gloria ayi trouble MP ni wa sorry tu sample no so ni mu odupa kama otimi cover na anana you a free ani mu akama na je say me hu wona bo ba fi num any MP so aka said there be you lie bad enti say pa minority no ebe make statement appeal to the emotions of the nurses ni Ghana for there and the Bernard Ahiafo obepon parliament in Sendra wo pon general parliament no e ma parliament ni sori yendra. That is the state I woman in Ghana say ya fa Ghana for nyina asenkoa ene ni pa ewu besi Kofi Tonto ni sister ewu nurse for cost striking and Raminya two calls by Akuf me design and chain ne manta for by Akwu because okodu hospital no na esi the oxygen esi oxygen wo ambulance ni mu no science esi the oxygen sin kola ne so kola ya wo mfoforo no ya nya nurse ni anye doctor ni fi ba bia wo do wo hwe nipa na kola no ba ko awu the discharging rough much for say efunu ebro yeso because nurse for eco strike nti efunu ebro yeso na kwabra minta kando mun ko hwe parliamentary hazard mu nsam o kan fa kire kufu ado if you cover the bre mun ko tietie media interview mun ko kenkan na mo hu ade nene nurse for striker most perpetual ofori ampofo o MPP ni sa ena de odi ku MPP ni I see eti ene Ghana fo nyina Saudi hie wu a na eye NDC fo ena ekunu de hie sa asem tu de hie bi na NDC fo na eku na no ayi ba ha Charles ba ha no oso ni de hie na ko private hospital ya na 2 days no spend 6,000 Ghana cedis Ghana fo send betimi akọ private hospitals and na even private hospitals no ya overwhelmed with ayi nipa because obia ya na okoho and eyajomusem. Is this the state a Ghana for NDC for Moshe Ghana for Bwana? Na etore bia na eyentia. Na nya sadia kemeka se nurse for mo campaign a mo yeti NDC aban. Na NDC aban MPP mo yeti MPP aban. Ema mo kotuma am san kwasa line. Eto aba edema do Mahama